Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw, the first episode here in 2K19. A lot of stuff to be caught up on, especially what happened at Survivor Series. And we have two championship matches tonight here on Monday Night Raw. It's going to be a big night, a lot of stuff to talk about, so make sure you guys stay here so we can go through everything that happened at Survivor Series. Welcome to Raw, everybody, and tonight we're kicking us off with a Battle Royal. New competitors heading to Monday Night Raw, and this man right here, Elias, is coming from NXT to Monday Night Raw. And this is a hell of an addition. Kurt Angle talked to us after Survivor Series. He only won one match at Survivor Series, and that was that 2 versus 2 women's match. At Survivor Series, Bayley and Sasha Banks were able to defeat Charlotte and Becky Lynch. And besides that, I mean, that was the only win. And there's nothing else they could really get to, you know, no other big wins. They got swept in the 4 versus 4 match. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that needed to be changed. And Kurt Angle has decided to make a lot of acquisitions, a lot of different stuff that he can. So it looks like Angle is getting people from NXT or even making free agents as well. So this is a free agent battle royal or a traded battle royal. We'll see who else Angle has gotten. Oh no. Oh no. Which member of Sanity is it though is the question. Who is it? Sanity will be Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf, Eric Young. I mean, yeah, that's Eric Young. Eric Young, that's a big addition. But like I'm mentioning, the big question with this is this just Eric Young? Is the rest of Sanity staying in NXT, or is Sanity all coming to Monday Night Raw? That's a big question. Well, this is two huge pickups possibly here with Elias and Eric Young with Sanity. We don't know 100% sure though, but either way, this is going to be a big way to open up Raw. Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon definitely needed to change up Raw, and they're definitely doing that right now with Eric Young and Elias. Who else could have got traded or released or even coming over to Raw? Oh, and that's Mojo Rawley. There was rumors of the Hype Bros splitting up, and it looks like he might be. There's Mojo Rawley right there. Haven't been able to really talk to him, but that's definitely not Hype Bros type gear. So I mean, looks like he's looking for a change here on Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna go for the singles division here on Monday Night Raw, looking to become a big part of Monday Night Raw. Let's go ahead and see who else. This is a 6-man battle royal. Who else is going to be coming? Oh no, this is his former tag team partner, Zack Ryder, and he's not in Hype Bro stuff either. So it does look like this tag team has just formed in front of our eyes. So this is two singles guys coming in our way. This is pretty good. Elias, Eric Young, former Hype Bros, Ryder, and Mojo Rawley. Should be pretty good. Both promising superstars coming up. Let's see who else. We're gonna get some guys from NXT or SmackDown Live possibly. Former United States Champion Dolph Ziggler. This could be really good. I mean, he had hell of a time on SmackDown Live. Won the United States Championship from Roman Reigns, and somehow just barely let go of the championship to Dean Ambrose. And it looks like Ziggler's going to get a new start here on Monday Night Raw. And I mean, that Intercontinental Championship would look pretty good around Ziggler's waist, depending on what he's thinking about at the time. Maybe a Universal Championship as well. But the big question is, after Ziggler, who's our final competitor in this Battle Royal? Who is it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, no. Are you kidding me? No way. Is it really him? Oh my God, it really is. It's Randy Orton, a former WWE champion. One of the longest reigns in WWE history here in Universe Mode. Randy Orton held the championship for a very long time before losing it to Bobby Roode at SummerSlam. And I mean, he was still owed a WWE championship match in his rematch clause, but I guess Orton saw a little bit more money here on Monday Night Raw. And I mean, the talent was stacked on SmackDown Live. And I mean, letting go of some top-tier talent, that's going to be okay, I think. And I think Orton, Ziggler, Elias, and all these younger guys can take over Monday Night Raw. As we get ready for this big six-man battle royal. But there is Elias, Mojo, Ryder, Ziggler, Randy Orton, and Eric Young, all coming to Monday Night Raw. SmackDown Live has gotten Asuka, as we saw at Survivor Series, as well as SmackDown Live gets the 30th pick in this year's Royal Rumble. And the Royal Rumble is in 4 weeks' time, ladies and gentlemen. So a lot of big stuff coming your guys' way. And we've been possibly having rumors of a first ever women's battle royal as well. The Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon and The Rock all need to get together, but there has been rumors of a women's battle royal. As Mojo possibly going to get eliminated here. This is a very bad spot to be for Mojo. Uh-oh, Mojo. Ooh. So it'd be a bad debut for Mojo as Randy Orton connects with that fall-away slam. So much potential in this ring. You got a cult leader like Eric Young. If he brings Sanity over, we don't know if Kurt Angle was able to get all of them. And I wonder if any of these superstars were from that trade for Brock Lesnar. We all know Brock Lesnar got traded from Raw to SmackDown Live a couple weeks ago. So the question is one of these guys been traded over there, or is there still a big signing coming tonight? Because later tonight we still have 2 big championship matches. First of all, it's going to be the Raw Women's Championship on the line. Paige defends against Bayley, as well as their Intercontinental Championship matches on the line. Miz gets one last opportunity. Kurt Angle has said, last opportunity for Miz. He keeps attacking Samoa Joe from behind, and it's really getting on Kurt Angle's nerve. So tonight is the last opportunity for The Miz, at least for a while, as it's going to be Miz and Samoa Joe for the Intercontinental Championship. And in our main event, I'm being told it's going to be Chris Jericho, your Universal Champion, teaming up with Kevin Owens. So a big night is in store. We still have Royal Rumble coming your guys' way. We have the big 30-man Royal Rumble. We also have, as Dolph Ziggler did get eliminated there, it's down to Mojo, Ryder, Orton, and Eric Young. But, if you guys can impress the Raw GM here, maybe this could be a opportunity to be put in that Royal Rumble. Because this is what you're going to be seeing at Royal Rumble. All these guys possibly fighting for a spot to get that main event spot at WrestleMania. We do know the 30th pick obviously is SmackDown Live now, but any of these guys could be like the 29th pick or the first pick or any of those picks, and it should be very interesting to see who will main event WrestleMania. Will it be a big name guy? Will it be a guy that's, hasn't picked up a lot of wins, but he's the future of Raw or SmackDown Live? Or maybe a NXT superstar or even a legend in the Royal Rumble. There's just a lot of possibilities there. Is Eric Young trying to eliminate Ryder there, but that's not going to happen as of yet. Oh, drop kick there from Ryder taking him down. And for SmackDown Live, there's a lot of promise for that roster, man. There's so many good talent. As Ryder taking down Randy Orton right there with a Rough Rider. And imagine if Zack Ryder's able to defeat Randy Orton, able to throw him off the top. That's really going to piss off Randy Orton. Randy Orton just snapped over the last couple of months, and he's just continuing that. As now Ryder, Ryder looking to eliminate Randy Orton here. Can he do it? Oh, he's trying to get him. He's trying to get Orton. As Eric Young has been eliminated, it's down to Mojo, Elias, Ryder, and Randy Orton. Ryder needs to be careful here. Randy Orton is one dangerous superstar. Hold on a minute. Elias trying to eliminate Orton. Orton, the major veteran in this matchup. I mean, Ryder's been around for a long time as well, but not as long as Randy Orton. The Apex Predator is looking to put away all three of these men right now. Vintage Randy Orton. And I like all these new signings that Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon have signed, because they needed change desperately after what occurred at Survivor Series. That was just atrocious. Just getting eliminated like that. Elias getting eliminated. And now Ryder might be getting eliminated by his former partner here. Will he get eliminated? Oh, now Orton. Orton trying to help out Mojo here. Ryder trying to do his damnedest to stay in the ring. Will Mojo and Randy Orton able to do it? No. Ryder fights out of it, and that's what you got to like in Zack Ryder, fighting his best. And now, nice face buster there from Ryder. And Ryder trying to fight back into this matchup. Able to take down Mojo and Randy Orton there. If I'm Zack Ryder, I take out Orton, the veteran in this matchup, and then I go after my former partner. Ryder eliminates Mojo Rawley, and now it is down to 2. Zack Ryder and Randy Orton, ladies and gentlemen. Can Ryder pull off an upset here tonight? Ooh, big punch to the kidneys there. Can Ryder do this? Oh, no. That big chop there, that's vintage Randy Orton. Just the viciousness in that chop there. You could just hear that flesh. Oh, my God. You could definitely tell that's going to sting when he wakes up in the morning. Is now. Ryder about to be eliminated. He's trying to desperately stay on. Ryder, can he do it? Oh, no, he cannot. Randy Orton has won the 6-man Battle Royal tonight. Able to withstand the likes of Elias, Eric Young, Mojo Rawley, and Dolph Ziggler. As Mojo Rawley has shown a bit of strength right there. And look at the strength of Orton, eliminating Elias early in the matchup. And this vicious punch right there takes down Zack Ryder. And there is your winner. A great way to start for Randy Orton. A new era of Raw is tonight, and Randy Orton kicking us off on Raw. Will we see a different Raw from what we saw last night? We're about to find out, because it is time to see one of our championship matches here on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Here we go. One of our 2 championship matches tonight. The Miz gets one last opportunity at Samoa Joe. The big question here, can the Miz get it done tonight? And Miz has brought back up his wife, Maurice. Maurice is definitely being X Factor in this match. Miz has done everything, mind games, attacking Samoa Joe from behind. He's done everything in his power to get that championship, and Samoa Joe has been able to outlast him when it counts. I mean, Miz has defeated Samoa Joe in non-title matches a couple times now, but when we get to a Intercontinental Championship on the line type matchup, Miz has just not been able to get it done. He's been so close, but Joe has been able to survive Miz's onslaught, his fast offense, and Miz has been able to capitalize on certain parts, but Samoa Joe is still Intercontinental Champion. Samoa Joe had a hard-hitting match with Dean Ambrose. Those guys went back and forth, and I'm absolutely proud with the effort that Raw showed. But I mean, it was still disappointing. As here comes Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, one of those 6 matches that lost last night. Joe lost. We saw Jericho lose to the Demon Finn Balor. We saw The Bar lose to the New Day. We saw Carmella defeat Paige. Paige will be defending her championship tonight. There's just going to be a lot of stuff going on tonight. Kurt Angle wants change, and he's going to get that tonight. He's already signed 6 new superstars, or at least traded for them, at least. And we're going to see if Samoa Joe can defend his Intercontinental Championship right now. Samoa Joe defends against The Miz. One hard-hitting match your guys' way to open up Universe Mode. Here we go. Joe and The Miz.
Residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Miz a little bit cocky with that pose right there. He's ready.
The champion. From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Samoa Joe.
And Samoa Joe, he is focused. He is ready for this fight. Everyone here at Monday Night Raw is ready for this fight. Here we go. Miz versus Samoa Joe. Maurice at ringside. How vicious will this match get? Here we go. Can Miz capitalize on this opportunity here? Samoa Joe had a hellacious match. We know Samoa Joe may not be 100% for this match. So this is going to be a perfect opportunity for Miz to take that championship. And we were able to talk to Samoa Joe, and he was disappointed in himself. He knew he could beat Dean Ambrose, but last night he just wasn't able to defeat Dean Ambrose when it counted. You know, we know Ambrose and Samoa Joe go way back when the Intercontinental Championship was on the line. Back when they had a triple threat match with Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, and Dean Ambrose, and the Intercontinental Championship was on the line, Bray Wyatt would retain in a triple threat match. So it's just, Samoa Joe's just disappointed, but you know, he said it was one big match, and he's not going to let this match just take a toll on his career. He's going to continue to take down Miz and any other challenger that's going to be next in line. We know Jeff Hardy is on Monday Night Raw, and he's been going back and forth with Miz and Samoa Joe. I mean, the other week on Monday Night Raw, it was supposed to be Joe versus Jeff Hardy, but Miz got involved. He attacked Samoa Joe from behind, and that's just how the Miz is, and that's very unfortunate. You know, you want to have these superstars that are going to be, I don't know, just fair game. You know, going to be making sure their opponent's 100% before they attack them or whatever. But that's not Miz. He's going to do everything in his damn well power to make sure his opponent's not 100%. He's going to make sure that if he has to, he'll use a steel chair. He'll use a baseball bat. He'll do anything illegal behind the referee's back. And talking about a steel chair, there's Maurice getting involved. This is a no DQ matchup. That's what JoJo said. So we should, I mean, that chair is illegal, so should be fine. I thought he was going to go for a stunner on the ropes there, but that didn't really work out. As Miz with a punch to the midsection there. Roll through. This is a no disqualification match, but there is rope breaks still. Kick to the midsection. Samoa Joe. Right on that steel chair. Right on that. That cold chair, and that's not going to be feeling good. As Joe taking his time, just keeping his eye on the prey right now. As here goes hard Irish whip into the corner. What does Joe have in mind here? This is going to be bad. German suplex to the Miz. And this is what you got to be liking from Samoa Joe, bringing that hard-hitting offense right now. And we know Miz does not like being in no disqualification matches. Every match that the Miz has won has been under normal rules, disqualifications, countouts. But tonight there is no countout, but there is disqualification. Oh, Samoa Joe trying to grab that chair away from the Miz there. Oh, and then Samoa Joe attacking the quads there, just trying to make sure Miz can't walk. And again attacking that. And now, oh, gonna drop him on that top rope. That's definitely gonna hurt. Miz looks like he is down and out right there. Uh-oh. Samoa Joe, he has the Miz up. Oh, Samoan drop taking down the Miz. How much damage can the Miz sustain? Oh, playing possum there a little bit from the Miz. And Miz now looking to turn the tides in this matchup. As a reversal there from Miz. Oh, big forearm there, taking down Joe. You can see the Miz has been a little bit slow, not capitalizing as fast as he normally would. And now Miz, what's he gonna do to Samoa Joe? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was gonna just bash his skull in there on the apron. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, right on the chest and face area almost. And Samoa Joe looks like he might be out. This is a perfect opportunity for Miz to put away Samoa Joe. Uh-oh. Kick to the midsection. Bad spot to be for Joe. Vintage The Miz right there with a DDT. And now Miz, he's setting up Samoa Joe. Could this be it? No. He's not going for the skull-crushing finale. He's going for the figure four. The figure four in the middle of the ring. Will Joe tap? Will Joe tap? No, Samoa Joe flips it. And he's able to get out of it. Will that cost the Miz not going for the skull-crushing finale? As now Samoa Joe hits that exploder suplex to the Miz. And Samoa Joe's all fired up. He is ready to put away Miz. As now Joe with a pinfall. Was that enough? No, still just a 1 count. Gonna have to do a little bit more damage. Maybe set up the coquina clutch or even a muscle buster. Now Miz, a little bit faster on this exchange. Oh, and then that clothesline. And that steel chair is in the ring. This is a no disqualification matchup. As here we go with Miz going. Miz is looking to cheat. Oh, just 2.5. There is still rope breaks, so that's technically illegal. As now, oh my God. What a DDT there from the Miz. And why is Miz going high risk? You don't need to do this. This is going to be costly. No, but actually favored him. Miz actually able to hit it this time. And where the hell? Miz taking some time, but he needs to capitalize. If he wants to win that Intercontinental Championship, he needs to stay on Joe. Any rest Joe gets right now, that's going to favor Samoa Joe. And now, the Miz coming off the rope. Big knee strike into a neck breaker. And then a kick to the midsection. And now we're just going to do some more damage to the arms. This is our second match of the evening. If you guys are just tuning in to Monday Night Raw, we saw 6 new superstars debut in the beginning of Monday Night Raw in a 6-man battle royal. Randy Orton wins that battle royal by eliminating Zack Ryder. As Miz with a kick to the midsection here. Are we going to see it again? Yes, we do. Samoa Joe gets hit with a DDT. And he is busted wide open, ladies and gentlemen. And Miz is one big move away from possibly putting away Samoa Joe. What does Miz have in store for Joe here? Uh-oh. Miz, skull-crushing finale to Samoa Joe. Will this get Miz the Intercontinental Championship? Here we go. Miz has Joe in position. Referee now in position. 2, 3. The Miz is the new Intercontinental Champion on Monday Night Raw. What a back and forth match. Samoa Joe, you could tell he was not 100% tonight. And Miz capitalized on that. And Miz gets the Intercontinental Championship. And we know Samoa Joe will get a rematch clause. This was the last opportunity for Miz. But since Miz defeated Samoa Joe will get a rematch down the line. Will he cash it in at Royal Rumble? We'll have to wait and find out. But we just got to bask in the glory of the Miz tonight. He was able to take it to Samoa Joe, who wasn't 100%, as we get a second look at a vicious DDT. And I believe that's the one that busted Joe open right there. And right here, skull-crushing finale right to Samoa Joe. And it was game over. And now we have a new era for the Intercontinental Championship. And his name is The Miz. Love him or hate him, you got to respect what he has done. Here on Monday Night Raw, a new reign. First it's Randy Orton won a Battle Royal. Now it is The Miz as your new Intercontinental Champion. Next is the Raw Women's Championship is on the line. It is going to be Paige taking on Bayley.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
The Raw Women's Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Just like what JoJo just said, this should be a hard-hitting matchup. Bayley versus Paige. And Bayley has brought some backup. Sasha Banks, the former Raw Women's Champion here in Universe Mode. If you guys remember a while back, a couple months ago, Paige would take out Sasha Banks backstage, leading to Sasha Banks not being 100% for their Battleground matchup. And Paige would go on to win via a Rampage and defeating Sasha Banks. And that would have Paige retaining her championship in that match. Bayley won a #1 contenders triple threat match. And tonight she gets her championship match. So with Sasha Banks at her side, this is going to help out Bayley. And especially it's going to help, with Sasha Banks going to be an X Factor. Sasha Banks is going to do everything in her power to help out her best friend tonight win that championship. So let's go ahead and see how the champ's looking after losing to Carmella last night. Bayley and Sasha Banks were the winners last night, the only winners for Raw. And there's Paige and what the hell? That's Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville from NXT. Those girls are from NXT. What are they doing here? Has Paige recruited 2 women? Oh my god, I mean, we know there was a group there in NXT, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. We didn't really get to see them in action together, but tonight, I guess Paige has formed a group with these women named it Absolution. Wow, you got an MMA fighter, you got Paige, and then you got the goddess, one of the hottest women around, Mandy Rose. Wow, this is gonna be an interesting pairing right here. Absolution making their debut here on Monday Night Raw, and it looks like Paige is the leader of this group. A lot of new faces here on Raw so far, and I like that.
Introducing the challenger from San Jose, California, Bayley.
And Bayley's all ready for this match. Sasha Banks at ringside with her.
From Norwich, England, the Raw Women's Champion, Paige.
Will this be the last night we see Paige with the Raw Women's Championship? We are about to find out. With Absolution at their side, Paige has recruited Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. This match is going to be really good, I can tell. I mean, Paige has already defeated Bayley in non-title action before. Bayley and Paige, here we go. Can Bayley do it? Can Bayley get this done? I mean, it's basically essentially a handicap match right now. It's a 3-on-2 since Paige has recruited this new group with Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. You know, Mandy and Sonya had a couple opportunities on NXT, but they weren't really used a lot as of right now. But it seems like with them being up here with Paige, it's going to give them a learning experience and more in-ring time to perfect their craft. See if they can get better. And with the likes of Sasha Banks, Bayley, and all these other women here on Monday Night Raw, it's going to be a perfect opportunity for her to do that. She's just bashing Bayley's head right on that top turnbuckle there. As Paige on the attack again, coming right after Bayley. And like we mentioned, if you guys missed Survivor Series as well, make sure you guys go back and watch it. A lot of big matches happened. The Rock and Kurt Angle. The Rock ends up defeating Kurt Angle in a hard-hitting match. A lot of big matches. SmackDown Live wins most of them except for that 2-on-2 elimination women's match where we saw Sasha Banks and Bayley go on to defeat Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. It's a back and forth match. It looked like Charlotte and Becky Lynch were going to end up sweeping them, but Sasha Banks hits that bank statement on Charlotte Flair. It came down to Becky and Sasha Banks ends up winning that matchup as a knee strike there to Bayley. This match is starting to heat up a little bit here. And I'm sure if Bayley and Sasha Banks wouldn't have won that match, Bayley might not get that championship match tonight. But we already know Bayley was the number one contender. She was going to get it sometime down the line, but Bayley ends up getting it tonight, and we're going to see if she can capitalize. But with that saying, Paige has got a new group. She's pissed off with what happened. She's freaking out tonight. She's not happy with what happened for Team Raw last night. Team Raw got swept in the main event. SmackDown Live just dominated. And you can just say SmackDown Live is better than Monday Night Raw currently. A better roster and everything. And with the changes that Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon have gotten tonight, I think that might change a bit. Not a lot, as Paige going for the pinfall here, looking to steal one here early. But still a lot more left to go in this matchup. But hopefully with the changes for Monday Night Raw, that we'll find out if this is going to help them in the long run. As, hold on a minute, Bayley has Paige on the top rope here. What does Bayley have in store? This ain't good. Oh my God. Bayley doesn't need to go high risk here. Will this work out? Yes, it does. What a beautiful suplex there from Bayley. Oh my God. And with that suplex, will that help Bayley win this championship? No, just a 1 count. She took a little bit too much time. But, I mean, that's understandable. She just landed a vicious suplex, and depending on how much damage she took with that. The big forearm there, Bayley. Going to go for a swinging neck breaker right on the ropes. And down goes Paige. And I believe JoJo said this is a no disqualification championship matchup. So Sonya and Mandy and even Sasha Banks can get involved. I don't believe there's a count out either as a Hurricane Rana takes down Bayley there. And imagine if Bayley ends up winning 2 new faces of Monday Night Raw. Not new faces, but new faces of the division, you could say, with Bayley and The Miz being new champions possibly if Bayley ends up winning this matchup. But Paige is going to do everything in her power to make sure she wins tonight. Especially when you have Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. As Bayley with a Frankensteiner. Normally we don't see that type of offense, but there we go with Bayley right there. As Paige getting back up to her back to her feet, and Bayley's all fired up right now. Here she comes, spear right into the corner. This is vintage Bayley, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Bayley. No, splash into the corner. And now reversal there from Paige. Can she get back in this matchup? Uh-oh. You do not want to be up there. Paige has hit a couple rampages from the top there. You got to be very, very careful. And now Paige looking to go high risk with Bayley here. This is going to be bad for Bayley. Paige with a superplex. Both of these women bringing out moves we normally don't see from each other. There's a big kick to the midsection there. Uh-oh. Paige with a submission lock. A submission in the middle of the ring. Oh no, Bayley getting right out of it. That's pretty good to see from the challenger, she's able to get out of it right away. As a suplex there from Bayley. Uh-oh, Mandy Rose getting involved here. This is a no disqualification, no countout type matchup. Referee getting distracted by that Mandy Rose right there. I mean, it's understandable. She's a very beautiful woman. It's a Bayley to belly. Is this enough? 2. No, 2.5. And we almost saw a new Raw Women's Champion right there. Bayley hits her biggest maneuver. What else does she need to hit? Does she need to steal Paige's finisher to win this matchup? What else? Another Bayley to belly. Or even an elbow drop off the top rope. The crowd is absolutely going crazy for Bayley right now. Can Bayley put away the Raw Women's Champion? Paige has dominated the Raw Women's division. Everyone from the likes of Bayley, Sasha Banks, among others, even Alexa Bliss, and barely a 2 count there. Nia Jax defeated Paige last week on Raw, taking down Paige a little bit, taking down her momentum. And now Bayley DDT Doman Paige right on that mat. And Bayley with all the momentum these last couple minutes here, this is what Bayley needs right now if she wants to win the Raw Women's Championship. All the momentum is with her, especially from last night. And now Paige just going to stomp away, trying to detract all that momentum, trying to get the momentum sided with her. And this, she might be looking to put away Bayley right now. No more playing games here. Here we go, Paige. Oh my God, what a rampage there. That could be all she wrote. Will that be enough? Will Paige retain the Raw Women's Championship? 2, 3, yes she does. Paige retains tonight. What a match. Bayley did her damnedest. She did her best. But her best tonight was not enough. And Paige continues to dominate the Raw Women's division. She has a Raw Women's Championship and has even recruited Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. This Raw Women's division will be on lockdown forever if Paige has it her way, with the likes of Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose and that Raw Women's Championship. Those two women are going to make sure Paige has that championship for a very, very long time. What a match, a hard-hitting match, but Paige retains. It might not be what everybody wanted for the outcome, but Paige continues to be the face of the Raw Women's division here on Monday Night Raw. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's... Who the hell is this? Wait a minute. That's Ronda Rousey. There's been rumors from her coming to from MMA to WWE. That's Ronda Rousey. Ronda frickin' Rousey, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me? She's here on Monday Night Raw. What is she doing here? I mean, Paige is in the ring and everything. What is Ronda Rousey doing? Ronda's here. What is Ronda Rowdy Piper? You know, she's the biggest fan of Rowdy Piper, one of the Hall of Famers here in WWE. And oh no, is the situation about to break down here? Paige not wanting any of this though. I don't know why. This could be a huge fight. It seems like Ronda wants a little bit of Paige here, and Paige wants nothing of it. Telling the crowd no. Paige, this could be a huge fight for Paige. And hold on a minute. She's not dealing with that. She's just going to run. She is not wanting to deal whatsoever with Ronda Rousey. But could we see this future matchup between Paige and Ronda Rousey? Is Ronda Rousey actually coming to Monday Night Raw with what we just saw? Paige wanted nothing to do with Ronda Rousey whatsoever. And that's... I was not expecting Ronda to actually show up. There's been rumors for a very long time that Ronda wanted to come from UFC to WWE. And it seems like we just got that. But the question is she officially on Raw, or was she just showing up to WWE, and will she show up on SmackDown Live? That's a big question. I mean, Asuka's already on SmackDown Live. Imagine if Rousey goes to SmackDown Live, how stacked that card would be. But there's Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho right now. And we're going to find out what tag team they're going to be facing off with. I mean, I know Bobby Lashley won't be here tonight, and he's the current #1 contender. I'm being told he's doing some promotional work overseas for a couple weeks now, so I don't know if he'll be ready for Royal Rumble. And hold on a minute. We saw Eric Young tonight. Does this mean we get everyone else from Sanity here? We're about to find out. Or will it be just Eric Young and a tag team partner? Who could it be? Who is it? Ah, yes, Eric Young, Killian Dane, and Alexander Wolf making their way down to the ring here on Monday Night Raw in the main event. Eric Young did get eliminated pretty early in that matchup, but still, with the debut of that Battle Royal and then having this tag team match tonight, Sanity is looking to make big impressions tonight. And especially with the tag team division being locked down by the Bar as of late, I think Sanity could be pushed up there. I mean, they'd have to fight off with American Alpha and Revival, among others, but still, I think Sanity, they were one of the longest reigning tag team champions on NXT before dropping it to the Undisputed Era. And they believe they're ready for the main roster. We're about to find out right now. Are they actually ready? They're going to face off with two main event type guys right now, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Jericho is the current Universal Champion. Let's see if Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane can get it done right now in the main event of Monday Night Raw. The crowd getting behind Kevin Owens here early. It's just a 1 count there. But what a night it's been. From Randy Orton winning the 6-man Battle Royal. We had Elias, former Hype Bros. We had Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley. We had Dolph Ziggler. We also had Ronda Rousey made her debut on Raw coming after Paige. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could be changing the face of Monday Night Raw. We even saw The Miz become the new Intercontinental Champion. So there's Monday Night Raw is changing for the good, you got to be thinking right now. And I'm not saying Joe wasn't a good Intercontinental Champion, but with how Raw performed last night, it just wasn't too good, and Kurt Angle wanted to change immediately, and that's what he did. It looks like he traded for a couple guys from SmackDown Live and even signed some people from NXT that seemed to be ready for a call-up. And the question is, which one of those superstars, if any of those, were the ones that got traded from SmackDown Live to Monday Night Raw, part of that Brock Lesnar deal? As Eric Young talking some trash to Kevin Owens there, not wanting to deal with that, and Eric Young just going to throw him back in the ring. As here comes the big Irishman, Killian Dane, an absolute Bruce, and these guys are going face to face for a quick second, and Owens with a hard Irish whip. I mean, Killian Dane, I could definitely see him in the main event picture if these two men were ever in the main event picture. There's a hard Irish whip into the corner. And now we get a tag. Here comes your Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho. And like we said, Bobby Lashley is on a promotional tour right now, just promoting WWE and stuff like that. So it might be a while before we see him. It's scheduled just to be a couple weeks on tour and stuff like that. But, I mean, that could definitely change, and it could be longer. And the Royal Rumble is 4 weeks away. So will Bobby Lashley be in time for his Universal Championship, or will we have to find a temporary replacement for that match? Because as of right now, it's Chris Jericho will be defending his Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble. The WWE Championship will be defended. The 30-man women's, or not, the 30-man Royal Rumble. And also there's been rumors of a women's Royal Rumble. I'm sure that probably will be happening. and among other matches as well. So it's going to be a big night for the Royal Rumble, honestly. A lot of big matches. As a back rake right there from Alexander Wolf. He's a lunatic. One of the lunatics in that group of Sanity. Oh, big punch there from Kevin Owens. And now Owens, I should say Jericho, Irish whipping him. And we're going to get a tag here. Here comes the big man, Killian Dane. And Jericho wants nothing of that monster. That's understandable. That man is an absolute brute. Let the two big guys go at it. And Killian Dane not really fazed by that forearm there. But he's going to be feeling this move right here. The Samoan drop. Right there to Killian Dane. Is now Owens just ramping the head there of Killian Dane. And of course Owens going to rub it in a little bit. From all the new superstars that we saw tonight, who do you guys think could have the most potential, the most upside? I mean, you definitely got to say Randy Orton since he won that 6-man Battle Royal to open up Monday Night Raw. But, I mean, Ziggler, obviously a former United States champion. You have Elias, who's going to be a huge player for Raw, obviously. Ryder and Mojo Rawley, that's going to be very interesting. And then, obviously, Eric Young, the leader of Sanity. It's going to be tough. But if I had to actually pick one, I might have to actually go with Randy Orton, man. He's an absolute threat, and he's still in the prime of his career right now. And I wouldn't be surprised with him winning a championship down the line here on Monday Night Raw. As here comes Killian Dane with a power bomb into the corner. And Jericho trying to get involved. He's not liking what Kevin Owens is doing right now. Oh, Kevin Owens trying to go with the springboard there, but didn't really work out too well for him. And we get a tag. Here comes Alexander Wolf. And imagine if Wolf and Killian Dane can pick up a win here tonight over the Universal Champion and Kevin Owens. That'd be a hell of a debut, at least on Raw. And you know what? If Sanity does lose tonight, they just get a more upside tonight because they were in the main event. Gets them more exposure for their brand, as well as it gets a little taste of what the whole tag team division is like here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, obviously Jericho and Kevin Owens aren't always a tag team, but I mean, it's just a little bit of a taste, and that's what Sanity needs tonight. Eric Young didn't win the Battle Royal, but that's okay. Still got plenty of time to show what they can bring to the table. As here we go with the tag, here comes Killian Dane, looking to get his hands on the Universal Champ. And now Jericho, gonna grab Killian Dane, gonna drag him towards his corner, which is a good idea. Cutting off the ring, make sure Killian Dane can't get to his partners. Ooh, big kick to the lower back there from Chris Jericho. And will Sanity make the list tonight? Killian Dane face to face there with Jericho. And now Killian Dane. No! Almost looked like an attitude adjustment. And I'm liking what Sanity's doing right now. Fresh tags, so that not a lot of damage is going to be sustained to them. That's what you get. That's what Sanity's all about for the most part. When they feel like they need to get frequent tags, especially with these type of guys, that's what you need to do. There's an Irish whip there from Jericho. Oh, Kevin Owens getting involved here. And what the hell? Oh my God. A suplex to the outside, and Kevin Owens taking it right to the Alexander Wolf. He had him in the corner, and Owens is like, hell no, I'm not dealing with this. And he just tosses him with that suplex out to the outside there. Big forearm there from Jericho. And now Jericho, what does he have in store for Alexander Wolf here? Oh, right into that barricade there. And Jericho going to look to do some damage right there to Alexander Wolf. The referee is now to 5 here. They need to be careful here. Oh, big chop. Jericho not taking any time to get back in the ring. He's looking to take it right to Wolf. Oh, and then a chop. Referee's out of 8. Need to get back in the ring. We're at a 9. And Jericho picks up the win for the team via a countout. I mean, that's not always the way you'd want to have a main event, but either way, I mean, Jericho and Kevin Owens make sure Alexander Wolf couldn't get up whatsoever. Sanity had their bright spots in this matchup, but with that count out, hopefully we'll be able to see it. But Kevin Owens suplexing Alexander Wolf, and then Jericho just trying to take it to Alexander Wolf at ringside there. It was a 9 right there, and Jericho gets back into the ring, and it is a count-out victory for the team of Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Jericho wasn't able to pick up a win last week here, or I should say at Survivor Series, but either way, Jericho and Kevin Owens walk out victorious, and Sanity has a lot of stuff to prove yet, but I think they have a huge future here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the end of Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Owens, Jericho celebrating tonight. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Kevin Owens attacking Jericho now. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Oh my God, what the hell is going on here? Owens is snapping on Jericho. What the? They were best of friends. Why? Owens is always helping out Jericho and whatnot, and now Kevin Owens a pump-up powerbomb. Are you kidding me? Owens snapping. I mean, Owens is probably not being appreciative of what Jericho's done for him, and now Owens again a pump-up powerbomb. Oh my God. Owens has absolutely snapped tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is just horrific right now. And now Owens, he doesn't seem like he's done yet. Oh my God. This is just horrible right now. Why? Why is Owens doing this? This was his best of friends. They were best of friends. And Jericho is just down and out right now after that hard-hitting match with Sanity. And I don't know what's going on with Kevin Owens right now. He just snapped. I mean, Kevin Owens must think it's time for him. No more thinking about Bobby Lashley. Kevin Owens thinks it's about him now. And just that viciousness has just snapped inside of inside of Kevin Owens. And oh my God, Kevin Owens is going to the announce table. This is not good. Oh no, this ain't good. Owens, what is going on through his head right now? Owens was helping Jericho for the longest time, and then now he's just stopped. This is just horrific. There's no need for this. Settle it backstage, not back here. Oh, and then a big punch to Chris Jericho. As the announcers look on, my colleagues, I'm glad they're out of the way so they don't get involved here. Owens, don't do this, Owens. Please don't. No. Kevin Owens, no. Oh my God, no. A pile driver from Kevin Owens to Chris Jericho. An exclamation point has been sent. Oh my God. Kevin Owens turning his back on Chris Jericho tonight in the main event of Monday Night Raw.